Else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Now, Antetokounmpo following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Wiggins kicks to Powell. From deep, Adebayo. It's good from long range. Adebayo's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Heat. Outside, Edwards. Deep two from Anderson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Giannis high post. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo with a screen on McDaniel. The shot's good.
Oh, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with a terrific mid-range game.
Ball dishes to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen for Antetokounmpo. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball against Mitchell. Ball, the pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He'd have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. It's stolen by Gobert. Shot, high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards is so tough.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
He misses the free throw.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And he's good on the second. Here is Edwards. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass the ball. Out to Edwards. Anderson with the screen for Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Edwards with another miss.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Well, coming off that screen, head up, Wiggins makes the right choice.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Edwards. McDaniels outside. Pass to Anderson. The tray. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The Heat leading by 6. Outside, Adebayo. Mitchell kicks to Powell. This one for 3. Traps in the tray.
Powell can really shoot it from 3. That's a great possession for this team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gobert with a screen on Powell. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Powell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Miami, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. And it's Anderson atop the key. Powell against Edwards. Clock at 6. Shoots over Powell. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 6.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Powell. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
The Heat leading by 7. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. And once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Ball from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Wiggins outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for Giannis.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in. Here's Ball. Still scoreless. McDaniels right side. Anderson a screen on Wiggins. McDaniels passes to Anderson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Heat leading by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Powell. And it's put back in by Powell. Powell's got 5.
Oh, come on now. That's a big-time offensive rebound. The combination of length and explosiveness. Norman Powell, good night.
Oh, here's Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Good D by Anderson.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
The kick out to Ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. And here are the Heat now. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The kick out to Ball. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now here's Anderson. Now Edwards takes the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell kicks to Giannis. Adebayo with the screen on Gobert. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Ball. Edwards, a screen on Powell. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins against Anderson. Wiggins in the post. Good D by Anderson. McDaniels in the post. Giannis is there. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Anderson, a screen on Giannis. To end the cold streak. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Heat moving the ball around. The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Portis, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Fontecchio's coming in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Smith's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Smith the pass to Portis. Here's Powell. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Heat. 8-point game. Powell outside. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Powell's got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now Powell, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Powell, the pass to Portis. Here's Larson. Fires the 3, and Beringer pulls it down. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball, and it's Miami with the rebound. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
On the court for the Heat, Norman Powell is out there with Young. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Larson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Shannon. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Portis. The Heat leading by 15. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Portis. Rebounded by Freeman.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Now Ball. There's the screen from deep three-point land. A shot off that time.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's Larson. Defended by Dosunmu. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Larson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
The first free throw is good. Mitchell, he's checked in for Young. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Heat on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Powell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell up top. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Fontecchio missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Shot's good by Shannon.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Powell. He's got 12. Fontecchio sets a screen. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
Pass to Berenger. Back to Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Larson, defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And it's Fontecchio missing. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Shannon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Shannon's got 7 points.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Here's Powell. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Kevin.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. So it's both teams making substitutions here. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Miami with the rebound. Powell, the pass to Larson. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Ball. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
And here is Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Ball's got 8.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
McDaniels against Adebayo. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Powell, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Powell outside. Pass to Larson. 6 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Miami leading by 13. Outside, Adebayo. Portis, a screen on Gobert. Outside, Portis. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Ball. The Heat also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Fontecchio in for Norman Powell. Timberwolves trail by 13. Dosunmu finds Edwards. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Adebayo with a screen on Anderson. They need this one. There's Giannis with the slam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Dosunmu, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Anderson. The three. Offensive rebound. For three, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 14. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now, here's Dosunmu. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Edwards drills the three.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Larson. Now Mitchell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Miami leading by 10. Antetokounmpo kicks to Adebayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points. Outside Edwards. McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. Sweet move. That one goes in. Powell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Anderson kicks to McDaniels. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they recover it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anderson. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Adebayo with a screen on Anderson. Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat lead by 11. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, so we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. We've got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It has been a clinic out there by Norman Powell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The Heat leading by 11. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's Ball in at the point, so that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Powell. And the 3 ball is good. Powell's got the first bucket of the third here for Miami.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
For 3, Edwards. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Powell outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Powell. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
The free throw drops for Powell. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. Driving in. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Anderson. Second shot opportunity. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Ball against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Back to Anderson.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
One shot.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
There's Ball with the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Powell outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his third assist on the night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. McDaniels passes to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Powell. Wiggins outside. Clock at 4. Over Edwards. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Powell finds Antetokounmpo, kicks it out to Wiggins. For three, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Pass to Edwards. They need this. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oh!
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Here's Ball. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Adebayo throws it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
The Timberwolves shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Has to Gobert. And here is Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 14.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Over Gobert. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Here's Ball. 14 points for him. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here is Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Has to Gobert. Now Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. Edwards finds McDaniel.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Adebayo with a screen on Anderson. Mitchell in the corner. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Looking to end his cold spell, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Over to the left wing. Powell against Ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Minnesota shooting around 40% from the floor here. And here's Edwards from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Stolen by McDaniel. Outside, Ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Powell outside. Pass to Larson. Giannis is double. He's looking for Portis and finds him. That one good for 2.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Miami's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Portis can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Anderson. Ball kicks to Edwards. From 12 feet out. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 21 in the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Ball. He's got 14. Out to Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota. Powell, the pass to Giannis. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here is Edwards. 24 points for him. And finished off by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. It's deflected. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Shannon, covered by Giannis. Miami controlling the game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Giannis has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Fontecchio.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Larson, defended by DiVincenzo. And they double up Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 7 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them though.
Edwards with the stop.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Miami with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. A steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 30 points for Anthony Edwards. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Heat. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat opening up a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota shooting 43% from the floor. On the court for the Heat, Johnson is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Larson in at the 1.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Heat making a change here. Keels checked in. Ball, the pass to Shannon. Here's the screen. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Gardner passes to Fontecchio. Plays it up and banks it in. Fontecchio's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. To the right side. Dosunmu with it, and yes, it's good. 6 points for Dosunmu.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Keel. Portis a screen on Ball. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Keels. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The Heat leading by 22. Here's Larson. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Freeman, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Portis a screen on DiVincenzo. Gardner passes to Fontecchio. Now here's Portis. The jump hook, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Freeman. Back to Ball. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Keel. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Keel. Portis in the post. Gardner passes to Larson. From outside, off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Phillips, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Heat making a change here. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Shannon. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And there's another one for the Heat.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Phillips. Looking to end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Now Edwards. Here's Phillips. There's a screen. Edwards passes to Phillips. Here's Larson, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Pass to Phillips. Up top, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Mitchell passes to Gardner. To the left wing. Left side, Portis. It's good. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Mitchell against Ball. Pass to Shannon. Clock at 6. On the wing, Dosunmu. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Floats it up for Adebayo. To the inside. And Phillips gets it to go. Phillips has got his first points of the game. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Gardner. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, great fake by Adebayo. Such a high IQ player.
Adebayo, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith checked in for Miami. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Edwards. Tries it from 9. That shot misses. The Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Anderson passes to McDaniels. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Edwards.
Kyle Anderson, a guy who's all about team success. If you're open, he'll find you.
Miami controlling the game. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Edwards. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Timberwolves have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. McDaniels outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And here comes the break. Here's McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Miami. He doesn't get the second one. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Portis. Stolen by McDaniels. To the left side wing. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Larson. Edwards defending. Smith scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Ball. The Timberwolves have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Larson. Fontecchio with it. Picked up by Edwards. Fontecchio passes to Larson.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And here is Ball. Outside Edwards. McDaniels finds Anderson. Outside Edwards. Back to Anderson. Pass the ball. And again it's Minnesota.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Now Portis. Back to Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Edwards. Rebound by the Heat. Smith with it. Pass to Larson. Back to Smith. Portis kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 3. Here's Larson. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point,
It's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Smith after the basket by Minnesota. Left side, Portis. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.